So we've been hearing about AI music and Suno for a while now, but have you noticed that the messaging has changed recently? It's not replacing songwriters, it's a tool for songwriters. But what exactly does that mean? Well, let me demonstrate. So a few years ago, this little tune popped in my head, and I quickly recorded the idea. The beginning seed of a song. But there's a lot of work to be done after that. Writing, arranging, finding musicians, getting into the studio, tons of hours of work to get from that little seed of an idea to a recording. But now it turns out I don't have to do any of that. I can just take my little seed of an idea and feed it into Suno, and within seconds it makes the entire song for me. High quality, catchy, and it's still my song, right? This brought up some feelings. It's taken my ideas and pumped them into this crap machine. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like the genre, or I know what it's doing. It's got so much data about what sounds create what reactions in people. And this is like an amalgamation of all of those songs we heard over the years that have later been deemed to be good, exciting, fun, groovy, make you move. And it just fed my little melody and 3-chord progression into that machine. But what you end up hearing is, it's something, the word that keeps coming into my mind is familiar. You might consider it to be fun, you might consider it to be good, but it's also familiar. And familiar is not necessarily bad. In fact, it's required for a song to become attached to people. It needs to at least have some initial familiarity for the listener to even give it a chance. But the problem with this is it's 100% familiar. Dreaming of a better life. Everything I'm hearing, even though, again, it's my melody, the sound is familiar. The sound is everything we've heard before. And even like the choices it made of the construction of the song, of the arrangement of the song, it's predictable. And that's literally what AI is. It's predictive. It's given these inputs, this is what the output would be. Make me a catchy song with this melody, and boom, it pumps it out. But you know what? That is the opposite of creativity. Creativity is a human being coming up with something new that has never been heard before. And you could say, well, maybe this melody that I came up with has never been heard before. And so Suno is just taking what's never been heard before and it's just this very powerful shortcut to turn that initial seed of an idea into a fully fledged recording. But you know what? It's not just the initial seed that needs to have human creativity involved with it. It's the full development of the song that needs to have human creativity involved with it. Otherwise, it's just predictable and not interesting. It's not interesting because it's not new. It's not new at all. And that's the big problem. I have a pretty big problem with this. Okay? I'm just going to say it. And you might say, oh, it's just fun to try it, But the scary thing is, and from what I'm starting to hear more and more, songwriters are using this, and studios are using this, and labels are using this. Because it's like, well, it's just an easy way to whip up like a demo or something. But think about if I would have done this instead of what I did do. Instead of taking the time on my own to continue arranging the song, coming up with different parts and different melodies, with working with Kenny to produce the song, to make decisions about finalizing the arrangement, and what instruments might be involved in the recording, and booking studio time, and getting other musicians together, other human beings to get their input into it. If I instead had done this, yeah, we have a song here. And maybe I could come up with a better prompt and give it better inputs to make an even better song. And then we said, okay, this is the song. Or, maybe we used this as a template. And sure, we can still go into the studio and record with 3 musicians. Maybe Suno just helped to write the song. But now we have something that's attempting to fit an algorithm. And we don't have human creativity anymore. It's taken my little seed of an idea and it's sucked it into a digital machine and it's dead. My original idea is dead. It's data. And data is dead. Spirit is alive. Data is dead. And so I choose to not do this. I'm not going to do this. You choose for yourself.